Next important topic after trigonometry is applications of trigonometry. There are many real life situations where heights cannot be found by direct measurements. For example, height of a tall building, distant mountain, or width of a river, etc. Such measurements are computed by indirect method or indirect measurements. Trigonometry has wide applications in solving problems related to real life situations. The main application of trigonometry is in finding heights and distances. Few important terms used in finding heights and distances. First point to be noted: the line drawn from the eye of an observer to the point on the object viewed is the line of sight. So line of sight plays a very important role in solving the problem. The line drawn from the eye of an observer to the point on the object viewed is the line of sight. The second important point is the line of sight is an horizontal line which will be parallel to the ground level. The line of the sight is an horizontal line when it will be parallel to the ground level. The third important point: if the eyes move through an upward, angle formed by the horizontal line and the line of sight is called angle of elevation. If the eyes move through a downward angle formed by the horizontal line and the line of sight is called angle of depression. Three more points to be noted to solve the sums. Angle of elevation and angle of depression are always measured with the horizontal. The angle of elevation is same as the angle of depression. If the height of the observer is not given, the observer is taken as a point. These 3 points are important while constructing the diagrams to the given story or situation in the problem. So angle of elevation and angle of depression are always measured with the horizontal. The angle of elevation is same as the angle of depression. If the height of the observer is not given, important point to be noted, the observer is taken as a point. We shall analyze all those points which is discussed using this simple diagram. Now here observer is standing in the first floor of the building. Now he is observing a object which is on the ground. That means he is seeing downwards. So this line is called as line of sight. This is horizontal level which is parallel to the ground level. The angle between horizontal level and the line of sight which is passing downwards is called angle of depression. With reference to this point on the ground, that is object point on the ground, this line is upward and this ground level is horizontal. The angle between the upward line of sight and the horizontal gives you angle of elevation. So with reference to the observer in the first floor, the line of sight is moving downward. With reference to the point on the ground towards the observer, the line of sight is moving upward. Therefore, this angle between the line of sight which is moving upward and horizontal becomes angle of elevation, and then the angle between the horizontal and line of sight which is moving downward becomes angle of depression. These lines we will be using to construct the diagrams according to the given situation and the stories. The values of standard angles to be remembered while solving the problems related to the applications of trigonometry. Sin 0 degree is 0, you must remember this. Sin 30 degree 1 by 2. Sin 45 degree 1 by root 2. Sin 60 degree root 3 by 2. Sin 90 degree is 1. Cos 0 degree is 1. Cos 30 degree is root 3 by 2. Cos 45 degree is 1 by root 2. Cos 60 degree is 1 by 2. Cos 90 degree is 0. Tan 0 degree is 0. Tan 30 degree is 1 by root 3. Tan 45 degree is 1. Tan 60 degree is root 3. Tan 90 degree is not definable. All these 6 ratios should be remembered while solving trigonometric application problems. Applications of trigonometry. We will see first problem. A circus artist is climbing a 20-meter long rope which is tightly stretched and tied from the top of a vertical pole to the ground. Find the height of the pole. If the angle made by the rope with the ground level is 30 degree. This story we have to convert it into a diagram. Now you can notice a vertical pole. AB is vertical pole. AC is the length of the rope, 20 meter, tied to the top of the pole, stretched tightly and tied to a point on the ground. So AC is the length of the rope, 20 meter. AB is the length or height of the vertical pole, AB. Now the angle between the rope and the ground is 30 degree. Angle between the rope and the ground is 30 degree. Now you can notice this is in the form of a right angle triangle. In right angle triangle ABC, angle B is equal to 90 degree and angle C is equal to 30 degree. With reference to C, BC will become adjacent side. With reference to C, AB will become opposite side. Next, AC is hypotenuse. AC is hypotenuse. Now I have got the value of hypotenuse 20 meter. I want to find the height of the pole AB. So therefore, opposite and hypotenuse. Opposite by hypotenuse is nothing but sin A. Now here C is reference. So sin C is equal to opposite by hypotenuse. What is opposite? AB. What is hypotenuse? AC. Sin C means it is nothing but sin 30 degree. Sin 30 degree is equal to AB by, we know AC already, it is 20 meters, right here 20. What is the value of sin 30? The value of sin 30 is half. The value of sin 30 is 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 is equal to AB by 20. Now cross multiply. When you cross multiply, 1 by 2 into 20 is equal to AB. Now it is clear and it is easy. 2 ones are 2 tens are. Therefore, AB is equal to 10 meters. So what will be the height of the vertical pole now? The height of the pole is equal to 10 meter. This is how we apply trigonometric ratios to find second situation. A tree breaks due to storm and the broken part bends so that the top of the tree touches the ground, making an angle 30 degree with it. The distance between the foot of the tree to the point where the top touches the ground is 8 meters. Find the height of the tree. This situation we have to convert it into a diagram. Now AC is the broken part. This AD is falling down like this. So AC is the broken part. Now, as I told you, DB is the height of the tree. Height of the tree, BD is equal to question mark. Now we are considering this triangle. In triangle ABC, angle B is 90 degree and angle C is 30 degree. With reference to angle C, BC is adjacent side. AB is opposite side. AC is hypotenuse. Now, to find hypotenuse, I will use adjacent by hypotenuse. We know that cos C is equal to adjacent by hypotenuse. What is adjacent? BC. What is hypotenuse? AC. So here angle C is 30 degree. So cos 30 degree is equal to BC. BC is 8 meters. Now I have to find AC. Now what is cos 30 degree? Cos 30 degree is root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 2 is the standard value of cos 30 is equal to 8 by AC. Now what I should do? I should cross multiply. AC will come here, root 3 will come here, 2 will come here. So we are cross multiplying. So when you cross multiply, AC is equal to 8 into 2 by root 3. 8 into 2 by root 3. So AC is equal to 8 2s are 16 by root 3. 8 2s are 16 by root 3. So I got the value of AC. AC means hypotenuse value I got. I got the value of hypotenuse. What is the value of hypotenuse? 16 by root 3. Now definitely I can easily find the value of AB. How to find the value of AB? AB is opposite. AC is hypotenuse. Opposite by hypotenuse is nothing but sine 30 degree. So now what I am using? I am using sine 30 degree. Sine C is equal to opposite by hypotenuse. What is opposite? AB. What is hypotenuse? AC. So sine 30 degree is equal to AB. I have to find AC is 16 by root 3. 16 by root 3. So now what is sine 30? We know that sine 30 is nothing but 1 by 2. Sine 30 is 1 by 2 is equal to, what is this? AB into, take the reciprocal, root 3 by 16. Okay? Root 3 by 16. Now what I have to do? I have to cross multiply. If I want to find AB, I have to cross multiply. So when you cross multiply, 1 by 2 into 16 will come to numerator, root 3 will come to denominator, is equal to AB. Now 2 1s are 2 8s are. So what is the value of AB? AB value is 8 by root 3. Therefore AB is equal to 8 by root 3. AB is equal to 8 by root 3. So I got AB as 8 by root 3. So now you know AC is nothing but AD. So what is AC value? 16 root 3. So AD value is also 16 by root 3. Sorry. AC value is 16 by root 3. AD value is also 16 by root 3. So therefore we can find the height of the tree. The height of the tree. BD is equal to, is nothing but AB plus AD. What is AB? AB I got it as 8 by root 3 plus what did I get AD? 16 by root 3. Okay, now you add. When denominator is same, we write the same denominator and add the numerators. What do? You add the numerators. 8 plus 16, 24. So 24 by root 3. Whenever you have an irrational number in the denominator, so what we will do, we will rationalize it. Multiply by root 3 in the numerator, multiply by root 3 in the denominator. So this will become 24 root 3 by root 3 into root 3 is 9. Root 3 into root 3 is square root 9. Square root 9 is nothing but 3. Square root 9 is 3. So 3 ones are 3 eights are. So the height of the tree BD is equal to 8 root 3 meters.